Team is 8:08 and 6K. It's the next day. It's Sunday. I just had church. All right. I have put some food in the oven. So I'm very excited to have that. I had a little shopping food shop with a dear friend. Oh, heating up some garlic bread that I should have eaten. Look at that. Sizzling. So I'm gonna eat that whilst I put some shopping away. Bonjour. This is my thought diary on like observations I've made since I started working in corporate. I don't know if I'd say if the firm that I work in is corporate because it's like human rightsy, but y'all know what I mean, the office environment, etc. I wanted to kind of like start from my first experience ever in corporate, which was when I was 14 and I was invited to an insight day. And it was so interesting to see like all the lawyers wearing suits, you know, people walking around in heels and dresses. And I was like, wow, this is just so amazing. And then as I got more and more experience, a phrase that I kept on hearing over and over again was like, you live for the weekend. And I was like, chill, I'm not about to live for 2 days a week. Like, that's good for you. But when I get into the corporate world, I'm not trying to hear that at all. But the reality is like work can get very intense very quickly. And I don't think everyone is able to appreciate the fact that that can actually very easily become your reality. Like work can so quickly take up your whole life if you let it. Sometimes I feel like work is constant firefighting. Like there's a client or there's a court deadline or there's this or, you know, there's always something going on. But again, it really does come down to your own boundaries and how you manage your time. I don't feel like in corporate you absolutely have to like, you know, live for the weekend because the weekend or your life in general can get really intense and stress builds up in your body. Like you need to find time to release that stress, whether it's in the gym or like, you know, going for a run or reading a book or going to a class or socializing, kiki-king with your friends on a weekend or a weekday because, child, I'll be seeing that Tuesday is the new Friday or something like that. I don't know about y'all, but the point that I'm making is you have to be so intentional with your time. And it's not just about, you know, I've already spoken about the fact that there's so much that you have to juggle and manage whilst you're an apprentice, but it's everything that you do comes at a cost, whether it's time, whether it's energy, strength. If you want to get ahead, you have to work. You want to work, I'm hoping, super hard to show your ability to do whatever. But then that might come at the cost of you staying late in the office frequently. Or essentially the point I'm making is everything comes at a cost, and before you carry out an action, you need to decide whether or not you want to pay it. I'm on my way to work and I was just thinking I might as well film because I realised that I haven't actually ended the video. But essentially, not a whole ambulance to get out. But essentially, I was just thinking about I don't know, like corporate life and being a corporate babe and like, is it all that is cut out to be possible? I love it. Yeah, I'm enjoying myself. But then some part of me is like, it comes at a cost. Like you have a certain lifestyle, you have a certain like work vibe, hold on. And I think, I don't know, as like cute or as fun as it is, nothing in this life is for free. So I urge everyone who is out here doing things for like money or like is going into any industry for money, it is entirely not worth it. Because I mean, obviously the money is nice. Don't get me wrong, the money is nice, but in the same breath you will end up spending so much of your life and your time at the company that there's, I don't know, is money worth your life? I don't know. I think it depends what your values are, but personally, sorry, money has never really been the end all be all for me. I'm trying to make sure my ass does not get run over, alright? But in the same breath, I feel like, I don't don't know. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of survivor's guilt, but it's like when you have been able to go through a particular period in your life where the people around you have not been able to, I don't know, just like live and thrive as much as you have been. But like when you are able to go out and live your life in a more productive, fun way, you kind of like leave some of that behind. And sometimes you have friends and family members who are also in the same place that you left. And it's just like, okay, cool, well, if they're not there, then I have to be here to represent them. And the reality is, it's not a bad thing to like want to help the people around you, but you also have to understand that you are not living their life. You are not responsible for, you know, if you achieve their dreams and they feel fulfilled. Like, I don't think that's anyone's responsibility except their own. And I think, oh my gosh, I think the most productive way to go about it is by actually doing what you can in a way that's healthy and sustainable to help them. Sorry guys, my suitcase. It's quite loud. I should have got one should have asked for one with rubber wheels because we get it. But yes team, I'm about to turn the corner to go work, and I am not about to film on this high street because somebody's phone got stolen. So I'm gonna end this video here, and I will say have a phenomenal day. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day team. Bye.